Good morning, class. So this is the explanation that was left with. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal to each other. You have already written it, so I'll just explain what it means. So this is a circle, this is our center O. Since it is an angle in the same segment, so when we talk about a segment, what happens is a chord of a circle divides the circle into two segments. So consider AB as a chord. Let's say A and B is our chord. So it has divided the circle into two segments. This is the major segment, upper part, and this is the lower part, which is the lower segment. So we have major segment and minor segment. Okay. So if any angle is formed on the upper part, that all angles are equal to each other. So that's what the theorem is all about. So let's mark other points. Let's say this is C, and let's say another point is D. Okay. So I'll just keep it here just to. So we'll join this with B, and we'll join this with A. There's our construction. We'll join this with D, and we'll join this with. Fine. So after you see that, I'll also join in part of our construction. I'll join this with O, and I'll join this with B. So after doing this, like I've told you before, we are solving all these theorems using angle in the center and angle at the circle. So we are first considering, okay, let's say this is our arc X. So for our arc AXB, okay, you can see angle at the center is AOB. This is the angle at the center. So I'll tell you, angle AOB is angle at center. Angle at center. Done. Right. For the same one, if you see it this side, going this side, then you can see ACB is the angle at the circle. So angle ACB is the angle at circle. So once you have identified these two, these and this, you know the theorem. The theorem says that angle AOB will be twice of angle ACB. So this comes from theorem, and this is your equation number 1. Clearly comes from the theorem, right? Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circle. Next is considering the other side. Now when you look at the other side, then you'll realize that AOB is the angle at the center. Okay, same one coming from A and B only, and from A and B only, if you go this side, then you'll see ADB is the angle at the circle. So here again we'll get another equation, which is angle AOB is the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circle ADB. That is your equation number 2. I have already given this statements to you, how this has been written. Then you have two equations, and when you compare both the equations and see, then you'll realize that ACB, twice ACB is also equal to AOB, twice ADB is also equal to AOB. Since this is equal to this and this is also equal to the same, we can say from equation 1 and 2, these two are equal to each other. So twice angle ACB, I think this is missed out. This one final step is missed out when you have not written it. So this 2 and 2 gets cancelled. This step, okay, please add this step there. So we can say angle ACB is equal to angle ADB. So this, we have proved that the angles in the same segment are equal to each other.